everyone, welcome to ExamPadi. Today, we'll be learning about the effects of viruses and bacteria, and I'll be your paddy for today's video. Come along with me. Imagine you have a toy robot that you love to play with, but one day, you notice that the robot has some tiny robots on it that are making it stop working properly. These tiny robots are so small that you can't see them without a special microscope, but they can cause the toy robot to stop working properly. A virus is like these tiny robots on your toy robot. It's a tiny particle that is made up of a genetic material wrapped in a protective covering. It can't do anything on its own, just like the tiny robots on your toy can't do anything on their own. But when a virus comes into contact with a living thing, like a person or an animal, it can try to enter their body and make copies of itself, multiply and spread. A virus is a tiny infectious agent that can only reproduce inside a living host, such as a human or an animal. Viruses consist of a genetic material which are known as DNA or RNA. These are surrounded by protective protein coats. Some viruses can make people or animals sick by causing them to have symptoms like fever, coughing, or sneezing. Our bodies can be affected when we have a virus inside of us, but our bodies have special defenses like our immune system that can recognize and fight off the virus, just like how you may try to fix your toy robot or get rid of the tiny robots on it. It's important to remember that not all viruses are bad, and some viruses can even be helpful. For example, some viruses can help our bodies fight off harmful bacteria, and scientists also use viruses to make medicines and vaccines to protect us from harmful viruses. Bacteria, on the other hand, are single-celled microorganisms that can live and reproduce on their own. They are single-celled organisms, which means they are made up of just one cell, unlike animals or plants, which are made up of many cells. Just like how your dog needs food to survive and grow, bacteria also need food to live and grow. Some bacteria are good and help us, while others can make us sick if they get into our bodies. Some bacteria are helpful and important for our bodies. For example, they can help us to digest our food, make vitamins that our bodies need, and even help our immune system fight off harmful germs. Just like how your dog is your friend and keeps you company, some bacteria are our friends too. However, there are some bacteria that can make us sick if they enter our bodies in large amounts or if they are the harmful types of bacteria. We have so many examples of viruses and bacteria. Examples of virus illnesses are HIV, the common cold, the flu, the chickenpox, and even the coronavirus. Bacterial illnesses include strep throats, food poisoning, and even urinary infections. Viruses and bacteria can definitely feel really terrible if they come in the wrong way. Some effects of viruses include symptoms such as cough, sore throats, runny or stuffy noses, body aches, and fatigue. These symptoms can make you feel really lousy and can last for several days or even weeks. Bacterial effects can also cause a range of symptoms depending on the type of infection. For example, with a strep throat, you may experience a sore throat, difficulty swallowing, fever, and a swollen lymph node. If you get a urinary tract infection, you may experience pain or burning during urination, frequent urination, and lower abdominal pain. These all feel terrible and can make you feel very, very sick. So, how can we protect ourselves from viruses and bacteria? One of the most important things we can do is practicing good hygiene. We can do this by washing our hands frequently, covering our mouths and nose when we want to cough or sneeze, and avoiding close contact with people who are sick. We can also get vaccinated against certain viruses, just like how people got vaccinated from the coronavirus, which can help prevent getting sick. Thank you so much for learning about the effects of viruses and bacteria with me. For more educational videos, subscribe to ExamPadi. Goodbye.